Delegates from AIPA member countries, development partners, and other invited guests share their impressions of the 35th AIPA hosted by Laos. The regional gathering hosting by Laos for the second time considered especially important as all member states are working hard towards the establishment of an Asean Community in 2015.
The 35th ASEAN Inter-Parliamentary Assembly, called AIPA, will be hosting in Vientiane, capital of the Laos PDR, from September 14th to 20th. Under the theme of the role of AIPA in realizing the Asean Community,
Delegates from AIPA member countries, development partners, and other invited guests share their impressions of the 35th AIPA hosted by Laos.
I'm Jeffrey. Come from a member of parliament from Indonesia. This is the second time I'm come to Laos. Then I see it's a good country like Indonesia, and then it's a very warm people. And then I'm very happy to be here together with my friends. All of us is around 15 delegates.
My name is Jessica and I'm working at the German Embassy in Jakarta on ASEAN issues. I'm the head of the ASEAN desk, and that's why I'm also interested in AIPA. It's my second AIPA General Assembly this year.
How do you think about Laos?
It's my first time in Laos. I have decided that I will stay a bit longer to have a look at your beautiful country. I think it's beautiful here. It's very calm and people are very nice. So I'm very much looking forward to exploring more of Laos.
My name is Dr. Ulrich Klingsern. I'm from the German Hans Seidel Foundation. Hans Seidel Foundation, together with the German International Cooperation, GIZ, supporting AIPA and strengthening the capacities of AIPA, especially the AIPA Secretariat in different fields. I like it very much to be here at this conference in Laos, and I think so the Lao government and especially the Lao Parliament is a very beautiful and nice host for us, preparing all on the best, and especially yesterday I enjoyed very much the reception.
My name is Haji Muhammad Shafi'i. I'm from Brunei, a member of the Legislative Council. This is my third time coming to Vientiane for the AIPA's meeting. And I personally feel that the Lao PDR, has conducted a very good meeting, in terms of arrangement, and then the hospitality they rendered to all the delegations of ASEAN, and we are proud of being here, and we try our best to participate in the AIPA's General Assemblies this year.
Dato' Lim Nget Yun, Senator from Malaysia.
How do you think about the 35th AIPA?
Laos organized the 35th AIPA. To me, I feel it's very good. And we get the warm welcome, very good facilities, because we are staying in the same hotel and the meeting is in the same hotel. It's so convenient for the delegates, especially Malaysia. We are staying here. And then I think everything runs smoothly and we get everything we want. So for me, this is one of the best country that organize AIPA.
I am Congressman Nicasio Aliping Jr. of Baguio City. I'm from Philippines. And the 35th AIPA is a meaningful endeavor so that we will strengthen the relationship among ASEAN countries as well as the country observer. This is a way where we can trade our economic, our social, and of course our defense mechanism towards the ASEAN community. And again, this is also a preparation for the so-called 2015 Asian integration. So to all the delegates and our fellow parliamentarians, I wish them luck, and after this what we call 35th Asian Interparliamentary Assembly, we are again looking forward for next year on this particular endeavor that we again gather here to promote our friendship, our camaraderie, and of course bringing one's culture, customs and traditions into one ASEAN United Nation. Thank you.
I am from Singapore. I think Laos has been a great host. Everything has gone on smoothly, and we have enjoyed ourselves very much during this day, and all the conferences, dialogues able to proceed smoothly.
When asked the parliamentarians from member countries what issues have been putting on the discussions,
I think it's a very important thing that AIPA is also having WIPA and discussing women's and children's issues. Because if you take them, women and children are a majority of people, but they're not always taken into consideration because most decision makers are men. So I think it's very important for AIPA to discuss these issues and to take some resolutions and to act upon that.
I'm a leader of the social matters. We discussed this morning. We, especially with Brunei, participate and contribute to the topics which we covered so far. 3 topics already, and quite interesting and quite valuable to all the countries, you know. And we feel we have the full support among the delegations. And we are quite happy with the chairpersons who managed to chair, the meetings on time.
Once we discussed in the committee, we're talking about the economic. The resolution, there are 2 resolutions. First, actually, most of them is talking about how to increase the small enterprise. And we do hope that the resolution will be one step to go forward to help the people, the other country, like also our country, and also to help the people in these regions.
We're discussing mostly capacity building issues. Germany is assisting ASEAN. We are one of the large donors of ASEAN, together with the EU, but also separately. And we are really discussing about how to strengthen the capacity of ASEAN member states, of the ASEAN Secretariat, of the AIPA, to make sure that they are able to achieve what they are supposed to achieve.
I'm in the organizational committee. Some of the areas that we were discussing actually are related to finance, related to changing some terms in the AIPA statutes.
We discussed particularly on the Committee on Social Matters that we were able to discuss the problem on health, and we strengthened the strategies and mechanisms of each ASEAN country, that we are one in what we call dealing with the prevention and the control of these diseases in our respective country. Second, we also talk on the problems on the drug menace. That drug menace is actually a problem that every ASEAN country is, of course, facing. But again, with the help and continuous teamwork and unity of the respective ASEAN countries, we will be hurdling this particular social problem, particularly on the drug menace. And there are a lot of subject matters that we were able to talk, especially on regards to the education, of course, as well as the parliamentarian capability with the visiting parliamentariat, which is Australia. So that again, once again, we again enjoin every ASEAN country to participate in this very noble endeavor, so that we can truly say that we are towards Asian integration and towards Asian unity.
I think the Laos has a chairman of the various committee. They have been very, very fair as well as facilitating the discussion to proceed on smoothly. So they have been very impartial during the discussion.
ค้นคว้าปัญหาที่พวกเขายกขึ้นด้วยความเอาใจใส่และเป็นมิตรอีหลีอันนี้มีความถึงแสดงออกแท้ๆถึงการพัฒนาถึงบทบาทของพวกเขาอยู่ในเวทีอาเซียนอันนี้
Chairperson of the Lao National Assembly's Committee on Economic Planning and Finance, Dr. Souvanpheng Bouphanouvong, said she is personally excited and proud of the general atmosphere of the AIPA meeting. She said the parliamentarians from member countries paid high attention in discussing the issues. This was reflected our real development and role on the ASEAN stage. It has clearly reflected the role of our country and National Assembly in contributing to the joint progress of ASEAN.
อันนี้แสดงแจ้งหลายเป็นต้นบทบาทของประเทศบทบาทของรัฐสภาพวกเขาในการประกอบส่วนอยู่ในขบวนการร่วมของอาเซียนแม่นมาฮอดจุดนี้แม่นพวกเขาเห็นความแตกต่างอย่างขาดตัวฉะนั้นอันนี้มีความภูมิใจหลายแล้วก็มีความดีใจเมื่อยได้หน่อยนึงแต่ว่าก็ดีใจหลาย